Hi everyone, this is Mr. M from Algebra Lessons. Today we are discussing about the factorization of a quadratic equation. So just as the first step, we are trying to factorize 4 different questions. 4 of them are different kinds. The very first one is a quadratic equation with the leading coefficient is 1. As you know, the leading coefficient means the coefficient of the highest degree term. So we can try complete the first one. X square minus 9x plus 18. So factorization means basically split the given statement into pieces. The number of pieces will be same as the number written as the highest power. Okay, here the highest power is 2. That means we will have 2 different factors. So the quadratic equation with its leading coefficient 1 can be easily factorized using a method called sum and product. Okay, so what is this sum and what is this product represents? In a quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. The constant is representing the constant of this equation representing the product of its solutions. Okay. And the coefficient of the middle term, that means the coefficient of the first degree term, will represent the sum of its roots. So that is the basic information you need. So we can have the basic information: C is the product and B is the sum. So how can we implement this information here in this factorization? Okay, the process is this. In step 1, I'm actually splitting into 2 pieces. Step 1, find the constant of the equation, find the constant term. Okay, for this equation, the constant is this 18. We have it 18. Then factorize it. That means write the factors. Factors of 18 are 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. That's it. Okay. Now, step 2. Find a pair from the factors that will give you the sum. Sum means the sum that I mentioned before. Sum means the coefficient of the first degree term. Here the sum is -9. So we need 2 numbers. That means we need a pair of numbers from this set that can give the product 18 and sum -9. So product 18 and sum -9. Okay, so at this point you need to decide, oh okay, one is positive and another one is negative. product is positive and sum is negative means both the numbers you need to consider will be a negative number, because product of two numbers is positive only when both the numbers are positive or both the numbers are negative. So here the sum is negative, that means definitely both the numbers will be negative. Okay, here I made a mistake. This is not 19, this is negative 9. Okay, so that is negative 9. Okay, so we can say that both the numbers should be negative. Okay, I made it negative. Now check which number can produce the product 18 and sum negative 9. We can start from the top. Negative 1 times negative 18 is positive 18, agreed. But negative 1 plus negative 18 is not negative 9. So you can cross out that. Okay. And what is next? Negative 2 times negative 9 is positive 18. Okay. But negative 2 plus negative 9 is not negative 9. So cross it out. Okay. Next. Negative 3 times negative 6 is positive 18. Negative 3 times negative 6. Negative 3 plus negative 6 is negative 9. So this represents the pieces. Okay. So to write, so we already just in the brim of our final answer. Okay. So negative 3 and negative 6 are the numbers, and to write the final answer, because we have a quadratic equation or the equation with degree 2, we will have two factors. Now to write the final answer, you have to check what is the variable used here in this quadratic equation. So it is x. So you can write x here and check the sign of the given set of pairs. Both are negative. Put that negative sign here and just write that numbers 3 and negative 6. So this is the first method of factorization, that is known as sum and product. Okay, so that is question number 1. Okay, now we can move on to question number 2. Question number 2 is this: 6x squared plus 17x plus 5 equal to 0. 6x squared plus 17x plus 5 equal to 0. Okay, the difference between the first question and the second one is, here the leading coefficient is not 1. Here the leading coefficient is not 1. So interesting. So what we can do here we can do is do only one thing, that is find the product of the first and the last term. That means first term means in a quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c, okay, equal to 0. This is the first term, this is the middle term, and this is the constant. Okay, keep that idea in mind. So when I am using the first term and the last term, don't get confused. So find the product of the coefficients of the first term and the constant. So the coefficient of first term is 6. So 6 times 5. So 6 times 5 is 30, and the sum is 17. So now we are actually on path. So we need two numbers. Its product is 30. Wait a minute. Its product is 30, and sum is 17. Okay, so this is the product. So to get that product, what we did, if the leading coefficient is not 1, find the product of that coefficient with the last term. So that is the product term, and the sum is equal to 17. So now we need to figure out the factors of 30. Okay, write it. 130, 215, 310, 5, 6, 10. Okay, we already wrote that. Okay. Okay. Now, what is the sum? Sum is 17. Sum is 17. 17. Okay. Now you need to figure out two numbers or a pair of numbers from this group that can produce a product positive 30, and a sum of 17. Okay. 1 times 30 is 30, but the sum is not 17. 2 times 15 is 30, and 2 plus 15 is 17. This is satisfying. Okay. And what about this? 3 times 10 is 30, but 3 plus 10 is not 17. 5 times 6 is 30, but 5 plus 6 is not 17. So we can choose, we can go ahead, we can proceed the problem with these two numbers. So what we are going to do here is, we are actually not directly writing the factors. We have 2 or 3 steps before that to reach the answer. What we need to do is, take the middle term. Middle term is 17. Okay. So split that middle term using these two numbers. What is the middle term? 17. So 17x. Okay. So using these two numbers, 2 and 15, how can you write 17? That's the only thing you need to check. 2x plus 15x. See, 2 and 15 is there. So 2x plus 15x is 17x. So you have to replace 17x with 2x plus 15. Okay. So then what will be the equation? It will be 6x squared plus 2x plus 15x plus 5. Okay, equal to 0. Okay. So this is actually the very basic, very important step of this particular problem. So 6x squared plus 2x plus 15x plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay. So in the next step, without considering anything, the position or anything, just put two parentheses in between these two. Okay. Now, what we need to do is, we need to consider the highest common factor, or simply say take out the common factor from both the parentheses. Okay. From the first one, actually, basically what you are doing is, you are dividing each term with a particular term. So that term you are taking out. So 6x squared and 2x. So in 6 means 2 times 3. That means there is a 2. And x squared means x times x. That means there is an x. So there is a 2x common in both the terms. So divide with 2x. That 2x will come here. So 2x times, when you are dividing 6 with 2, it is 3. X squared with x, it is x. So 3x plus 2x and 2x is got cancelled. So 1 plus, again here you have a 5 in common. So 5 times 3x plus 1 equal to 0. Okay. We are actually not solving the problem. We are actually factorizing only. That's why we are not considering the 0. Okay. In the next step, you can see that 3x plus 1 is here, 3x plus 1 is here also. So take it out. That means dividing. So this will be 3x plus 1 into, this is actually left. The remaining is 2x plus, this is also left, and remaining is 5. So this is the factors. This is the factors of 6x squared plus 17x plus 5 equal to 0. Okay. So I'm moving on to the next problem. Next problem is 3x squared minus 75 equal to 0. This is kind of a problem you need to use your common sense. Okay, like what I did here, you just take out the common numbers or variables what you have there. So okay, so here you have a 3, here this is 75. So then think what I can do, 3 and 75. So 25 times 3 is 75. So you can rewrite this as 3x squared minus 25 times 3 equal to 0. So both the terms consisting of 3. So take it out. So this is 3 times x square minus 25 equal to 0. Okay, here you need to use the zero product property. So 3 times this particular term. So basically what you are using there is, the property is this. What you are using there is, if p and q are two terms, non-zero terms, and it is saying that p times q is equal to 0, means either p equal to 0 or q equal to 0. Okay, use this property here. 3 times x square minus 25 equal to 0. That means, anyway 3 will not be equal to 0. That means x square minus 25 equal to 0. At this point you have to use the difference of squares property. So you can rewrite x square minus 25 as 5 square equal to 0. Here you need to use the identity a square minus b square. What is a square minus b square? It is a plus b times a minus b. Okay, so use that. So this will be x plus 5 times x minus 5 equal to 0. So you completed the factorization of this question. And finally I have one more question, that is 4x square, question number 4. Okay, 4x square is equal to 9. Okay, so both sides you have perfect square term. So take the square root on both sides. Take the square root on both sides. That means square root of 4x square equal to square root of 9. Square root of 4x square means square root of 4 times square root of x square, that is 2x equal to square root of 9 is 3. You can think in more deeper sense. You can write plus or minus 3. Okay, which implies 2x is equal to 3 and 2x is equal to negative 3 also. So from this x is equal to 3 by 2, that is the first solution. And here x is equal to negative 3 over 2. So this is the second solution. Okay, so we have two solutions for this particular problem, because this is a second degree equation. That is why we found, for the final question, we found the solution of this problem. Otherwise we can stop this here, like 4x square minus 9 equal to 0. So you can write this 2x the whole square minus 3 the whole square. You can rewrite this as 2x minus 3 into 2x plus 3. Okay, these are the factors, but because that's a final problem, I just made the solutions. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, or if you wish to watch more videos of the same kind, please subscribe my channel and please like and share this